After 12 and handing out an award. This was last night, 2016 Gatorade National Boys Soccer Player of the Year Award to Lucas Mendes, senior forward from Washington Lee High School in Virginia, led the Generals to the school's first state championship. And he signed with Virginia to play soccer for the Cavaliers in the fall. Let's go to Taylor Twellman. He was there to give Lucas the award last night, as you saw. That got us thinking, if we keep bringing up this talent, and who knows how good he'll end up being, but if we want to keep this talent in America and help the MLS break through, what does this MLS need to do to keep these foreign leagues out of here?
Chris, it's an interesting discussion. First and foremost, I had the pleasure of meeting Lucas. Great kid, great player, and his family, very humble kid, and he's destined for some great things in the future. But it's a discussion, Chris, that we have all the time in the sport of soccer, and I use Messi as an example. How often do people in Argentina think that they lost Messi? I think people need to realize, particularly in the United States, that, listen, just if you lose players to Europe and to bigger clubs around the world because it is the world's #1 game, that's not a bad thing necessarily. I think it's a feather in the cap of Major League Soccer in the United States when you lose young players like Christian Pulisic, that's at Borussia Dortmund. I don't look at it as losing players. You're developing players. So, Chris, to answer that question, I think it's very important that Major League Soccer gets, and U.S. Soccer for that matter, with the academies and the youth system, develop players. And if the Barcelonas and Arsenals and Manchester Cities of the world come knocking, who cares? I don't think a lot of people in Argentina say they lost Messi to Barcelona. They allowed Messi to grow, and he moved on. So I don't look at it that way as losing. I think it's more along the lines of developing players for the national team program.
Okay.